What's good, YouTube? I'm Zero Zeus, and welcome back to another Fave video. Finally, because it just seemed like it was taking me like 20 years in this one day to get this video out. Like, I know nobody cares about this, but please just bear with me. It took me so long. Microsoft, I hate Microsoft. I hate them so much for their updates. They are the reason why it took me so long to get my video out today. But anyway, that's the reason for my lateness. Let's get into the episode though, because I really wanted to talk about this. This is another thing that was burning me the whole time I was waiting for the thing to update, right? So you see the new humans that have been created, right? The new humanity that's coming into the world, which is like these purple things with mouths, and I don't know. It's just that they're fine, right? But I just feel like maybe Kingo should have been able to fight back, because it's just like he seemed like he was so god tier, right? He seemed like he was so god tier. He was fighting off everybody. He was fighting back against everybody. He had no problems with basically everybody that he ran up against until he ran into these guys, which I'm pretty sure they can. I hope they come up with an excuse why they were not able. He wasn't able to harm them. The chains weren't able to hurt them or penetrate them. That's like pretty hard for me to believe. Maybe y'all know something that I don't, but I don't know. I'm feeling just a little bit of salt from the new humanity right now. So basically, it starts off where the episode ended off last week, and Kingu was he was stabbed by the beings that he was helping to bring to fruition, right? He was stabbed by them. It's just like crazy. Like, I was thinking that it was about to be the end for him, right? So basically, MASH and everybody, they're just basically looking along as just like, this man is about to be fighting for his life, right? So basically, the whatever it is, I don't know what they call those, but it took the tentacle sharp thing, claw thing out of Kingu's chest, right? And he took the Holy Grail from him. And so then Kingu commences to run away from them on foot. And it's so sad because I feel like he should have been able to fight back. I feel like they played him like that, but whatever. And basically they get to this point where they're about to kill him. He's on the tree. He basically accepted that it's over for him, right? And I think Siduri, I think that's how you say her name. She is actually one of the beasts that she was made into one of those things, right? And she saved him by slaughtering the rest of them, which is like crazy. That's kind of crazy. And basically you're left off on that moment with them, right? So back to like MASH and Ritsuka and everybody, right? So they're basically still in this moment, right? And I sense this presence, the servant's presence, right? And I'm pretty sure maybe some people knew it was going to be Ushiwaka, but like I said, I know a little bit about the game, but I haven't made it to this singularity yet, so I don't know as much as other people would know. So when she came out of the water, I'm like, oh, why is her skin so dark? But I'm guessing because she was darkened, I guess they show that within her eyes, her skin tone, and the colors in her clothes, I guess. I don't know. And basically she comes back and she's hell bent on getting rid of them. Like, she is totally against them. And she starts talking about how she always had this little blackness in her heart that she like ignored, I guess. And like, she hated humanity and blase and stuff like that. And basically what happens is she gets jumped. She gets jumped, but like, don't get me wrong, Ushiwaka, she was savage. I'm not about to sit here and lie. She was fighting everybody all at once. It was really cool. She was jumping everywhere. She was doing what she does best, right? And they ended up getting rid of her. She like crumbled to dust, basically. I think it was Quetzalcoatl, if I'm not mistaken, and she crumbled to dust. Next thing you know, she comes back and she's multiplying herself like those things that almost killed Kingu, right? And we figure, well, if you're a newcomer, we figure out that basically Tiamat gives her the power to do this. What she said, with a tiny fraction of her power, she can do that. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that was kind of cool. And so at this moment, right, I forgot to start talking about like the bird flying fight, like the thing that stabbed Kingu and had the Holy Grail put it in his body and flew away. And basically Ishtar followed and because she was flying at maximum speed, it used all of her magical energy up, so she couldn't really do anything. It kind of just like put me in the mind of Sasuke. But anyway, basically Ritsuga uses his magical energy to charge her so she can blast them, and I think that was really cool. And so she got rid of them all at once. And it's funny, even in the moment when she got rid of all of them, it's like Ushiwakamaru was still just cursing them and telling them how they were gonna lose, and it's like no point to go forward and stuff like that. It's just like, I was not expecting her to come back, and she was kind of like, she came back really fast and she was gone really fast. They got rid of her really fast. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure she was just there to like not. It kind of seems like she was just there to hold space, so like halt the progression in the story for a little while, so they couldn't go after the beast that flew away with the Holy Grail, and he gave it to Tiamat. Now Tiamat, I've never seen her before. This is my first time seeing her. So when she like opened her eyes, I know I'm jumping the gun all the way to the end of the story, but I just feel like this is something to talk about. She has butterfly pupils. That's crazy. That's like so crazy. She has butterfly pupils. I just thought like, what? But she, she looks fine. That's whatever. She has a good design, whatever. Blase. But it's just, that's my one problem with like, how does that work? And so basically, after Ushiwakamaru was gone, right? So while I was jumping the gun and stuff, they have this little moment where they have this meeting basically, and I guess Gilgamesh is using his magical energy to like somehow forge a connection between the two, and they can speak to each other, right? And basically what is going on is they're figuring out what they're gonna do, what their next move is. And he starts to talk about how, the mud, that's one of the first things they're talking about. If you're touched by the mud, I think Ishtar said it best, it's over for you, basically. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's it. You're darkened and you're totally evil and stuff like that. And, and so that mud, you see that red in the sea, the ocean, that red stuff that you see taking over everything is supposedly her authority. It's taking over the sea. Like, I don't know what these guys are going to do, because it really seems like she's just covering them from all fronts, to be totally honest. She has the sea, she has the land. Yeah. I just thought that was crazy. And I don't know, they just showed, like, I guess Gilgamesh had somebody go out and get some of the mud, and he had it in like a vase or a container or something, and he was just talking about it, and you just see it over there like bloop, 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 making all these noises and stuff. And okay, they cut from this scene and they cut to Tiamat, like I was saying, and now she's on the screen. Yeah, she has butterfly pupils. That's crazy. But supposedly next week, the final battle is supposed to start, I'm guessing. The battle against Tiamat is supposed to start, I'm guessing. And another thing is, Gilgamesh actually said that the demon gods that they dealt with in the previous singularities are like kind of nothing compared to her. So it's like, that's pretty cool. I guess we got something to look for. You can't be mad at that. Yeah, so overall, to be totally honest, I think this episode was pretty okay. Even though I feel like Ushiwakamaru was just in a way, it was cool to see her on the screen and, her getting it in and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm probably going to end the video right here because there's pretty much nothing else to talk about. But I'm so sorry about the lateness. Try my best for tomorrow's video not to be this way. And yeah, this is the end of the video. This is going to be my Fate Grand Order Babylonia episode 16 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next video.